What started as quiet disagreements eventually became public whispers of frustration and ego clashes behind closed doors. But now, after months of radio silence, Jon has made a move that no one saw coming. He has come forward, humbled and reflective, saying that he mishandled the situation, and that it's time to make peace with Dana and move forward. This admission isn't just about clearing the air. It's a statement of maturity from a fighter who spent years in the spotlight for both brilliance and controversy. Jon Jones revealed that while his verbal agreement with Dana didn't unfold the way either of them expected, he now realizes he could have handled things differently. He said he wants to meet Dana face to face, look him in the eye, and apologize, not as a PR stunt, but as a genuine effort to move past the drama that's clouded their working relationship. He even lightheartedly joked about their love-hate dynamic, saying that when Dana is in a good mood, Jones is one of his favorite fighters, but when things go south, he's the reason Dana's bald. Beneath the humor, though, lies a truth, a fighter yearning to rebuild trust with the man who helped shape his career. And this confession comes at a pivotal moment for the UFC. Dana White has officially confirmed that Tom Aspinall will get his long-awaited rematch against Cyril Gane the moment he's cleared to fight. Their first clash ended abruptly in one of the most frustrating stoppages in recent memory. A fight that had the potential to be a classic cut short by an unfortunate eye poke. The controversy surrounding that night never truly went away, sparking endless debates about toughness, injury, and fighter safety. Now, with Aspinall at home recovering and Dana assuring fans that his eye has no lasting damage, anticipation for the rematch has reached a fever pitch. According to Dana, Aspinall suffered no detached retina, no permanent damage, and no structural issues. His vision is expected to recover fully, meaning it's only a matter of time before the rematch becomes official. Still, as always, the MMA community remains divided. Some fans have continued to mock Tom, arguing that he gave up too easily and could have pushed through the pain. Others have passionately defended him, pointing out that eye injuries can end careers in an instant and that no one should question a fighter's courage when it comes to something as delicate as vision. Of the most vocal supporters, in Tom's corner is former UFC heavyweight legend, Alistair Overeem, who blasted critics for their harsh takes. Speaking about his own experiences in the cage, Overeem explained that eye pokes can be excruciating, far more serious than most fans realize. Even a minor scratch to the cornea can blur vision, cause tearing, and make it impossible to see punches coming. He said anyone calling Tom a quitter clearly has no idea what that kind of pain feels like. His defense of Aspinall carried weight, especially coming from a man who's fought some of the most brutal wars in UFC history. Still, others pointed out examples of fighters who continued after being poked, like Daniel Cormier against Stipe Miocic, or Jiri Prochazka, who once insisted he'd fight blind if necessary. The contrast between how different fighters respond to adversity keeps the debate alive, but Dana White's stance remains consistent. It's up to the fighter to decide. If someone feels they can continue, great. If not, no shame in living to fight another day. For Dana, what matters most is the rematch, and it's clear he's banking on Aspinall versus Gane 2, becoming one of the biggest heavyweight fights of this era. As that drama unfolds, the rest of the MMA world continues to spin with new storylines. Just weeks after Ilia Topuria's messy divorce made headlines, the lightweight champion broke his silence in a rare interview with Satana Sports Georgia. Despite the personal turmoil, Topuria was calm, collected, and sharp, reminding everyone that when he steps into the octagon, emotion fades and instinct takes over. Fans flooded social media, some expressing sympathy, others joking that his next opponent should start praying now, given how dangerous Topuria becomes when he has something to prove. The speculation about his next fight is already wild. Names like Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett are circulating, both potential matchups that could explode at the box office. Topuria's blend of precision and power makes him a nightmare for anyone in the division. And with the UFC hungry for blockbuster events, his return fight could define 2026. The question now is whether his personal struggles will make him more focused or more volatile, and the MMA world can't wait to find out. Meanwhile, the middleweight division has its own storm brewing. Former champion Luke Rockhold, who has been training closely with both Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland, gave a surprising take on the looming clash between them. Appearing on a podcast, Rockhold said Strickland might actually be Chimaev's toughest test at 185 pounds. While praising Khamzat's elite-level wrestling, he was honest about his striking, calling it powerful but not untouchable. Rockhold went on to describe Strickland's relentless style, his awkward rhythm, and his uncanny ability to keep getting up no matter how many times you take him down. Both Chimaev and Strickland are set on a collision course that could redefine the middleweight hierarchy. Khamzat is targeting a spring 2026 defense against Nurdin Imov, while Strickland prepares for an eliminator bout against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Rockhold believes that fight could be a war of attrition. Two men with gas tanks that don't quit, wrestling exchanges that never stop, and egos big enough to make the octagon feel small. It's the kind of matchup that defines legacies and crushes reputations. Amid all the excitement, another story quietly shook fans: Rainier de Ridder, who was criticized for appearing to quit on the stool against Brendan Allen, revealed grim news from his post-fight medicals. After running blood tests, he shared that the results weren't good, serious enough that the UFC might not allow him to compete for a while. While he didn't disclose details, many suspect it's related to the extreme weight cuts he's undergone in the past year. Even so, de Ridder isn't done dreaming big. He's already called out Paulo Costa for a potential clash in 2026, determined to prove he still belongs among the elite. But through all these storylines, all these fights, all these rivalries, the spotlight inevitably swings back to Jon Jones because his words mean more than just an apology. They represent a turning point in a career defined by brilliance and self-destruction. By owning his mistakes and reaching out to Dana White, Jones may finally be showing that growth fans have been waiting years to see. Whether or not Dana accepts his peace offering remains to be seen, but if they do reconcile, the possibilities are endless. Super fights, legacy-defining showdowns, and a return to the kind of synergy that built the UFC into what it is today. At the end of the day, the fight world moves fast. Controversies fade, new rivalries form, and the spotlight shifts again and again. But moments like this, when legends humble themselves and bridges are rebuilt, remind fans why they love this sport in the first place. Because MMA isn't just about punches and knockouts. It's about stories, redemption, and the raw humanity that lies beneath the gloves. So what do you think? Is Jon Jones truly turning over a new leaf, or is this just another chapter in his complicated legacy? Will the Tom Aspinall rematch finally silence the critics, or spark another round of chaos in the heavyweight division? And who should Ilia Topuria face next when he returns to the cage? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily MMA stories that go beyond the headlines. The Octagon never sleeps, and neither do we.